at the Clippers, which is a decent win, but I don't think it was that shocking of a win. The Grizzlies play really good defense. They force a ton of turnovers. Jaren Jackson Jr. is incredible.
I don't know. I think holding the Denver Nuggets to 87 points is pretty shocking.
It's pretty sweet, especially when their best player chooses not to shoot.
And I think Nikola Jokic shooting one time is pretty shocking.
Marc Gasol whipped out.
He didn't want none of that Mark smoke.
He didn't want it.
No, he didn't.
Marc Gasol annihilated him.
Also, and this is probably, other than being a basketball and breakfast podcast, I would say our tertiary theme is Jokic fluffing. But Nikola Jokic don't want none from any big, tough, strong center. Because he does this against Nurkic every time. He's very easily bullied.
He backs down.
Yeah, he's very easily bullied.
So I was on Locked On
Would
Nuggets.
I still take him over Cat? Absolutely, 100,000 times, yes.
So I was on Locked On Nuggets to preview the Grizzlies-Nuggets game. I predicted a Grizzlies win. They still Adam has not followed through on our bet to tweet videos of Sergio Rodriguez, my doppelganger.
That's right.
In honor of the victory. But we were talking about how
Welch.
one of the good things about Jokic is he doesn't get worked up about these personal rivalries, but it's also
He doesn't care at all.
He doesn't care. He just
No.
He showed up and he's like, whoa, Marc Gasol is going full. You're going to need a bigger boat, Mark the Shark tonight.
Yeah.
I'm not interested in that.
Keith,
And
you've seen this. Chuck, you have definitely not seen this. When Jokic plays the Blazers, Nurkic goes out of his way to attempt to humiliate Jokic as much as possible and talk so much jive, and Jokic no-sells all of it.
Yeah, Jokic.
Like, he does not care.
He's just like, you know what? I like riding horses, too.
Right.
I got to craft a giant buggy behind this horse with my hundreds of millions of dollars. Oh, Nurkic just pushed me out of the way. Horse buggy, Chuck.
Hey,
Horse and buggy.
Jokic got fined $25,000 for saying no homo.
Yeah, I actually was going to try to avoid this because I don't want to hear Chuck's views on it.
Right.
Oh, no.
I tried
Here's
to make
my view.
I tried to make no hobo a thing for a while, Chuck. Like,
Yeah.
hey man, can I borrow $1? No hobo. I'm going to pay you back. I need to borrow $1 for just a minute or two.
My thing is mo homo. I want it to be more gay and accepting of the culture. So if I say, hey man, can I suck both of your wieners?
Mo
then
homo.
It's mo homo.
Yeah.
Okay, that clarifies things.
I noticed on Twitter lots of people being like, this is outrageous. Who's offended by this? And then tweet deleted within
Right.
like it's good. He got fined. Good job, NBA.
I need to get a bunch of coupon books from Publix in order to start a fire. No hobo. I'm not making a bet out of these. This is for me
does
to start.
anyone know when the train
I'm starting my
passes through
grill.
here,
Yeah.
I have to hop a ride on to Saint Denis. No hobo.
That doesn't work, Keith, because you're being a hobo. You have to take
No,
things
no, I want-
that look like you're being a hobo. Like, I know I just, got really, I was working in the yard. Your hands are covered in dirt. You gotta be like, I need to use this public restroom to go wash my hands and face. No hobo.
Well, that's actually that's actually offensive.
Yeah.
Because that's calling I thought we were talking about people hopping on trains with bindles.
Oh, bindles. I smile whenever someone says bindle. You
Do you guys want to-
derailed me, but
You
now I'm
guys want
smiling.
to do a one-question game of scones?
What's that song?
Dinklage, Peter Dinklage, Peter Dinklage, Peter Dinklage, Peter Dinklage, Peter Dinklage. Chuck, you have a
Okay.
game of scones? One
A
question?
one-question game of scones. What if I asked you, and this, you chime in, you know the answer to the question, just scream it if you know it. What happens if you want to go skiing in Utah, but you can't? No Provo.
Nope. And with those were our breakfast in bed apologies.
Well, that game of scones reminds me of a song.
Dinklage, Peter Dinklage, Peter Dinklage, Peter
Dinklage.
Guys, let's play Follow the Money.
Oh. Okay, so I'm sorry, John. Your game of scones is follow the money.
Yes.
This is where we look at gambling lines, and you tell me which side the public is on.
Correct.
I've been using this technique in Pickle
Uh-oh. It's been bad.
and getting annihilated. It's
been bad.
I have abandoned my mediocre picking strategy
Yes.
of just going who I think is going to win. now I'm like, oh, John taught me I'm supposed to go against the public money. And
Publix.
I'm like, oh, there's no way the public would pick Cavs +6.
Pickle is poor
I
right
am
now.
getting creamed so much that Love Kebab 69 is winning our monthly pickle,
That will not last.
which lets me know that the public is killing Vegas right now.
I think
Shout out.
Actually, I think I'll take the Lakers here.
Shout out Patreon producer Love Kebabs
Producer,
69.
don't you dare make besmirch Ryan.
So,
Okay, so
in this corner,
what's the game? What's the game, John?
Keith,
Yep.
his wife really is his best friend, Parrish,
Yep.
versus our champion, and he has become the champion now. Chuck has won so many games in his scones in a row. Chuck, destitute man's DJ Khaled Anderson.
Oh,
Our
wow.
first matchup. Our first matchup. I'm going to let Keith go first because the champ must fall. It's Rockets -4 at the Thunder. Keith, follow the money. Where is the most money?
That would be on the Rockets, but I think it would be close.
Rockets -4. It's not close.
Oh,
68% of the money is indeed on the Rockets.
All right.
That's correct.
all right.
Chuck, Celtics at Suns. The Celtics are a
Boston,
monstrous
Boston,
minus.
Boston,
No, no, no.
Boston.
Yeah, doesn't even matter what the spread is.
Really?
Yeah, it's Boston.
It's 10 points.
Yeah, it's Boston.
Boston.
That's correct. It is indeed Boston.
But the Suns are
I'm not going to reveal the percentage because we're going to use it as a tiebreaker because you
Okay.
guys are good at this.
okay.
Keith, Clippers at Blazers. The Blazers are favored by 5.
Blazers.
That's correct. Chuck, can you keep it tied? Bucks at Warriors. The spread is -6.
This game is so hot. This game is so hot. Not your game of scones.
No. I
Bucks
mean-
Warriors. Oh my.
6?
Yep.
Oh no, I would probably take that bet.
Well, where's that public money?
Where'd that money to?
But the public's not gonna bet against Golden State.
That's correct.
Yeah, I would say if the public is not backing the Warriors, the something has happened.
The
So
line
these
moves.
are all overwhelming, like to the point where you should be afraid to bet on these because Vegas is unconcerned where the public's money is. They try to get it 50-50. Right now, the closest one is at a whopping 32%. The most overwhelming line is a percentage of the public is indeed that Bucks Warriors game. For the win, you guys are going to choose a number. Closest one wins.
Oh,
Keith, you go first. What percentage of the public money is on the Golden State Warriors -6 at home?
Are we Price is Right rules?
I don't watch Price is Right. I don't ever know what that means.
John.
Well, no, let's leave John in the dark. He
Okay,
should go his
sorry.
whole life not knowing what that means.
Thank you.
Yes.
I'm going to guess that 73% of the money is on the Warriors.
Chuck, as the champion, you have the advantage here. Can you get closer than 73%?
Guys, there's only one number. It's 69%.
Ladies and gentlemen, new champion.
Oh, here we go.
Keith,
Yeah,
his
nice.
wife really is his best friend, Parrish. 81%,
Oh,
the same number that Kobe dropped on Jalen Rose.
I really been hoping we're going to get rid of that 81. I
Yeah.
really wanted Clay to take it down. Clay could have had it.
He
I
could've.
like being able to drop that on Jalen. I like that. That's Jalen Rose's legacy.
It is. It
Hey.
is pretty funny.
One last commentary on this game of scones. I know I have been dominating the past few seasons.
Unbelievable.
However, season 2, I did not win a game. I think.
Really?
Yeah, Keith was just on Sporkle going crazy, and I didn't win a game. But if I'm going to die...
Well, you started listening to Of Basketball Men and Basketball Mice, also known as Dunked On.
but if I'm going
starring
to lose
Lenny
at Game
Duncan
of Thrones...
and Lenny LaRue and George Duncan.
All right. Well, so we're. Oh, Chuck, did you finish your thought?
But
No.
if I'm going to lose, I'm going to lose 69ing. That was the
Oh,
joke.
oh,
John
oh.
had a much better
No, it's fine.
joke than me.
It all
That's
goes
fine.
back to No Nut November.
All right, so that was a weird transition from apologies, Before we get to our steak and eggs best thing, we have a few listener submitted questions from our Patreon supporters, those people who are involved with the Pick'em, where we pick against the spread. Again, congratulations, John Sacken. Still don't know how to say your last name on winning October. And Love Kebabs 69. Good luck with your lead in
Just keep yamming Lakers, man.
November. So,
Even though they didn't cover last night.
the listener submitted questions are the croissant question R.
Any questions?
Yes. Are you going to finish that croissant?
Knock yourself out.
That croissant. Finish that croissant.
Tom 36 Chambers asks, would Andre Drummond have been an elite rebounder in the 1980s, 90s, when there were more guys who had a similar skill set, although obviously not his athleticism? To put that another way, is he an elite rebounder in the modern NBA because he has so little competition? I don't think so.
Wait. You don't think which thing are you answering? Would he have been an elite rebounder in the 1980s and 90s?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
Overwhelmingly, right?
Yeah.
I love and respect Slack Daddy Sam Wilkinson.
Yeah.
I don't understand the question.
He...
The NBA
It's
is
bottom
playing
line,
fewer,
Sam
like-
loves Andre Drummond.
I mean, yes, like Anthony Mason used to play small forward.
Right.
So there were bigger, thicker dudes out there rebounding.
Mm-hmm.
But you could drop Andre Drummond in any era of NBA history, and this is the most athletic one right now.
You could drop any player
Right.
from this era of NBA history, and they would do well in all of the other eras.
Right.
And I'm not, apples and oranges is, it's hard in this, to compare, but right. Moses Malone, one of the greatest rebounders of his generation, considered a bruiser, 6'10", 215.
Charles Barkley is 6'3".
Andre Drummond is 6'11", 280,
Yeah.
and probably can out.
His back hair has back hair.
He can outrun Moses and probably outjump him too. So if you're just putting him like time machine dropping him in the 80s, it would be unfair. He would be an MVP.
Little known fact: Kyle Anderson has the same height and weight as Patrick Ewing.
Yeah.
Right.
That's false, but
I believed you because I actually think I heard Big George Nate Duncan talk about Kyle Anderson's wingspan. I think it was pretty large.
Kyle
pretty long.
Anderson is in the 0th percentile of points per shot and effective field goal percentage for forwards. I love him.
He runs the 40 in 40 seconds.
Forever. 40.
Drummond is going to be dominant rebounding.
All right,
even
this
if he's up against Rodman.
Is the greatest croissant questionnaire of all time, and
Okay.
we'll take the remainder of the show, whether Keith likes it or not,
Yeah, we're
because
gonna-
I am ready.
We're going to try to do this quick.
At John Los. Who is your top?
That's John Sacken, champion.
Don't care. Who is your top 5 if you redo the 2015 draft? Cat still number 1? Is Booker worth it with that contract? So we're doing contracts when we draft?
I guess we're redoing.
And then for
Based
Chuck, he threw in
contract.
J. Rich top 5.
So the 2015 draft was Karl Anthony Towns, D'Angelo Russell, Jahlil Okafor, Porzingis, Hazonia, top 5.
And then there's some good deep cuts.
There are a lot of good deep cuts in here. Also, your boy Winslow, Miles
Aforementioned
Turner,
Miles
Trey
Turner.
Lyles, Devin Booker, Kelly Oubre, Terry Rozier,
Bobby Portis.
Bobby
Yeah.
Portis, Tyus Jones, Ronnie Hollis Jefferson. So I think it's
Larry
interesting.
No Pants Nance.
I think it's interesting to do the top of this draft. I'm gonna throw mine out. I have Cat number 1
No.
still, even though
Insane.
he's mentally soft. Cat number 1, Porzingis number 2.
Okay, so this is slander. This is slander. I know you don't like Devin Booker, but this is insane.
You would take Devin Booker over Cat and Porzingis?
Yes, Cat potentially bad.
I'm sorry. Are you saying Cat is potentially bad, yet Devin Booker is
Devin
not?
Booker is already like curving out to be an elite playmaking guard in this league. Karl Anthony Towns is right now mired in hell, would need a change of coach or scenario or something to be where you could be in a conversation with Devin Booker. And then Porzingis just blew his knee out. You can't take them over.
Carl Anthony